There's this quote and it says, dreams work if you do. And that's true. It is. But I know it's cool to manifest and attract. But have you noticed that when you don't do, nothing gets done? Listen, I get it. Entrepreneurship can be hard. We don't and we won't always get all the things done. I am usually a time management whiz. Some things about me gave me great training to be this time management whiz. Being a single mother of three sons, okay? You're going to learn a thing or two for survival, and that is money management and time management, because you don't seem to have enough of either. So you learn how to make $1 out of 15 cents, and you learn how to make an hour out of a minute, okay? But when I went to school to be a paralegal, I was at the pinnacle of my time management genius and strength. Okay. See if you can catch this. At that time, I had a full-time job at a hospital, but I also had my oldest son who was a basketball star. So he had lots of basketball practice and basketball games. So that's a full day already, right? You work all day and your son got basketball practice, right? That's not it. I also was in school full time at night. I was in paralegal school. So I had a heavy load. I get to school at 6 o'clock in the evening. And guess what? I don't get out until 10 o'clock. And when I get home, school is not really over when you leave school, right? You got things to read, you got homework to do, you got people to ask what they're, do they have notes on this and that? So school is not over when you leave, okay? So I'm studying, I'm reading, making sure I get everything, and I still have household things to do when I get home, right? We got to clean. We got to set everything out for the boys, all of their clothes for school. I have to cook for breakfast in the morning and, for dinner because I get home late. The boys have already eaten by the time I get home, but they've eaten because I fixed the meal that night. Okay. So I don't get in bed until about midnight. And then I wake up and the boys are off to school. They catch the bus and I have to get up early to be the work and do this thing all over again, right? And that was my Monday through Thursday. On Fridays, when I got off work, that's the day that my son had basketball games. So the family comes together as the basketball at the basketball games to cheer him on. But did you know that on Saturday and Sunday I had a part-time job? Didn't I tell you I had to make $1 out of 15 cents? So can you see how I never really had time for myself? I never really had time for much of anything, but I had to manage my time perfectly. So I learned that thing. Okay. And then, when I got out of paralegal school, when I got that good job working in Buckhead, Georgia at a Fortune 100 law firm, we were so busy that we didn't know what time we were going to get off most days. And guess what I was also doing at that time on my job, good job, when I didn't know what time I was going to get off? I was also working in my own business. I was an entrepreneur. These were the days when I was starting my business up before I became a full-time entrepreneur and left the law firm. I was at the law firm all day and part of the night and came home, and now I'm working my own business. Okay. So when I say I know time management, I know it. But even I, who know time management and who has a coaching program for other entrepreneurs to manage themselves in time to achieve their goals. I mean, even time management heroes get tired, okay? I've gotten so tired before that I just knew a few things. If I could just get myself to move and do a few things, I felt like my load would be a little lighter. I felt like I'd be a little less stressed. I felt like I would be in a better position, but I could not get my body to move. And then there were the times where even if my body could move, my brain didn't work. Okay. One thing about it, we are human. No matter how great at something we are, We cannot be good all the time. We're not perfect beings. But when this happens, I want you to allow yourself to be human. Stop trying to force yourself and not, it's just not going to work. Okay. It's not going to work anyway. So instead of forcing yourself, take a step back, get done what you can, and step away to rest your body and rest your brain. Okay. Instead of beating yourself up about it, get in a position to where your body is relaxed and find something low stress and fun to do. Sometimes what seems like we're being lazy and failing at what we're supposed to be doing, it's just a sign that we need to recalibrate. We're not stopping forever. You'll be surprised how if you actually let yourself rest your body and your brain, how much faster and better things will work when you get back focused. It's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to slow things down, generate the energy, creativity, and strategic thinking that you need to rev back up and be in a better position for success. In fact, I have a few tips for you. Okay. I want you to get out of the area that you're working in. When you start feeling tired and you feel like you're forcing yourself, get out of the area that you even work in. I know a lot of us work from home, whatever room the computer is in, get out of that room. Okay. Go somewhere and prop your legs up, or even go take a short, slow, relaxing walk. But get out of the sitting position. You've been sitting the whole time, not doing what you're supposed to be doing anyway. Let's get out the sitting position. Find something you enjoy to occupy your mind. It's not just your body that needs a break, it's also your mind. Take a nap. Naps are one of the things that I often think of in relation to my youth. It's a shame how many opportunities I wasted to get naps as a child. And now I don't always have the time to take one, but boy, do they bring me such joy. I love a good nap. So take a nap. It's amazing how if you can just get your body to be still and get your brain to be still, it's almost like washing all of that stuff you were trying to force off and giving you a reset. Okay. When you get back to work, I want you to start with a couple of tasks that are not hard, okay, and that won't take you long to complete. You know why? Because I need you to have a few quick wins under your belt to start the momentum off, right? We're starting off slow, but we need some wins, okay? Then I want you to add some music to your work time, or even put some stand-up comedy in the background. Do something to generate positive energy as you work. See, we got the momentum going. Let's keep it powered up with some good stuff. Some good juju is what I like to say it, okay? Before you know it, you'll be better than new and getting shit done, all right? So I I have come to learn that those of us that are great at something still need a break from it sometimes. So just like they say, it ain't tricking if you got it. I don't even know if I understand that. I like saying it though, but it ain't tricking if you got it, and it ain't backsliding if you need rest, okay? In fact, the next time you find it hard to focus, take action and stay on, follow my tips. But I also want you to do something else too. I want you to look at your schedule and make sure you are infusing rest. And I want you to infuse some rest daily. I want you to infuse some kind of rest weekly. And I want you to infuse some type of different rest on a monthly basis. This can be rest in different ways, right? You might can't take a nap every day, but at least get your one in weekly, right? And just because you can't take a nap every day doesn't mean you can't take a break every day. Are you allowing yourself to eat a meal away from your desk? Like, take a break daily. Take a nap at least once a week. And monthly, make sure you're doing something away from the house. I have what I call a work away from home day. And it's amazing how much better that my mind is working and how much creativity I have and how much more strategic I am just because I got out of my office space and went somewhere else new to me and kind of switched things up. So find ways to infuse rest in different ways. We don't have to go through burnout. If we infuse rest routinely, we're doing a good thing. We're going to be in a better position. I don't want you to be team no sleep. I want you to be team mostly. Okay? Take care of yourself and your business because you're worth it.